Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I created this glam deer makeup look for Halloween. Now my channel does focus on green beauty, so I just want to say that all of the products that I use in this video are clean beauty products, but of course you can just use whatever products you already have. To start off, I used the Pacifica Alight foundation to create an even base, but you can just use any foundation that you have. Now I am using the Ilia Beauty Concealer, and I'm putting this under the eyes, and I do want to kind of drag this down onto the cheeks as well. I'm also going to be putting this on the chin and a little bit on the forehead, and I really want to brighten up these areas. Now the concealer that I am using here is not as bright as I would like it to be for this makeup look, so if you do have a concealer that is brighter than this, I would recommend using that just because I really want these areas to be brighter. Next, I'm taking the RMS Beauty Burriti Bronzer. This is a cream bronzer, and you can just use any cream bronzer that you already have. And you don't have to be super precise with this. Just kind of put it in the normal general area where you would put a contour. And then I'm also putting this on the perimeter of the forehead, then blending it out with a dense brush. And you don't have to make it super blended because you do really want this area to have that bronze color, and you kind of do want this to be a large area. So don't be afraid to have a lot of that bronze going on. Now I'm taking this almost white shade from the Well People Nudist palette, and I'm putting this in the areas where I put the concealer earlier, so the under eyes, the chin, a little bit on the forehead, and I'm also putting this on the eyelids just to really brighten up all these areas. So just use any brightening powder that you have. Taking the contour shade from the Lolo Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo and putting this over the areas where I put the cream contour, and just really kind of going ham with this, putting this all over those areas, getting that bronze shade going on. And like I said before, don't be afraid to put a lot because you do want this to be a large area. With the same contour shade, I am applying this to the crease and just really blending it out to give a little depth to the eye and just kind of tying things together. I'm taking this champagne eyeshadow from the Ilia Beauty The Necessary palette in the warm nude version, and I'm just applying this all over the eyelids, and you can just use any champagne eyeshadow that you have. Next, I'm using this liquid eyeliner from Physicians Formula to line the upper lash line, and I'm bringing this all the way to the inner corner. And this is a brown shade, but you can use a black shade as well. It doesn't really matter. And then I am also going to bring this up into the lower lash line, but as you can see, I'm starting outside of the lash line and curving it up into the lash line and then bringing it up and connecting it to that upper lash line. Now I'm also taking a black eyeliner. This is an eyeliner from the brand Antonym, and I'm just going over all of that I just did, and I just decided to do this because I wanted to make it a little bit more bold. With the same eyeshadow palette, I'm using this dark brown shade, and I'm just kind of smoking this out on the lower lash line, and then with a more precise brush, the same brown color, I'm drawing over that area where I have that black eyeliner and just kind of smudging it out and making it a little bit more soft instead of just a stark plain line. I'm now taking the Pacifica Liquid Strobe in the shade Unicorn. This is a white strobe or highlighter, and I'm putting this in the little gaps where I drew that eyeliner, and I'm just going to blend this out with my fingers. Now you can use a white eyeshadow if you want, but I am going to put another highlighter on top of this. I'm going to use the Alima Pure Highlighter. This is in the shade Lumina. Just putting this right over top of that liquid strobe, putting it on the inner corners as well, just to really highlight and brighten up the inner eye area. And then I'm also going to put this on the brow bones just to add some glam, because why not? I wasn't getting quite as much highlight as I wanted with the brush, so I went in with my finger as well. Now for the eyebrows, I'm using the 100% Pure Long Last Brows in the shade Taupe, but you can just use any eyebrow product. And I'm trying to create a little bit of a point on the eyebrows. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit of a point. Just trying to make the brows look a little bit more thick than I normally would, just to kind of give it a little bit of a fluffy look. And and I'm just kind of brushing this out with the spoolie to fluff it up. I'm now going in with another bronzer. This is the Lila B bronzer. The bronzer that I used earlier was a cool toned bronzer, but I just wanted to add a little bit more warmth. Now I'm taking the Maya Chia highlight of the day in the shade Afternoon Delight. This is a rose gold highlighter, but you can use any type of highlighter. A champagne highlighter is great as well, but I just wanted to add a little bit more glam to this look, so just adding that to the tops of the cheekbones. Now with the same Lila B bronzer, I am kind of contouring the nose, and notice how I'm not bringing it all the way down the nose. And it is going to look a little bit harsh, but we're being a deer, so we want that to be very obvious there. And I'm just blending out a little bit, but don't blend it all the way out like you would a normal contour. You still want that to be quite bold. With the same Lila B bronzer, I'm just drawing a line from the nose to the mouth, and then I'm going back with the Alima Pure highlighter in the shade Lumina and putting that on the nose between the contour. And then I'm also putting a little bit more on the tops of the cheekbones. I also put some on the brow bones, again more on the nose, just to glam it up even more. Just really want to make this all glam. With the Pacifica Liquid Strobe, I'm just applying dots all over the areas where I put the bronzer. And you don't have to do this in any specific way or pattern. Just put dots all over the areas where you put the bronzer. Now I'm just curling my eyelashes, and for mascara I use the Lolo Natural Vegan Mascara. And if you like using fake eyelashes, definitely I would say do that, because I feel like the more bold you can make the eyelashes look, the better. So do apply a good amount of mascara to the lower lashes and the upper lashes. Now for the nose, I'm using the Antonym black eyeliner, and I'm kind of drawing a circle connecting from one nostril to the other, and then just filling that in. And then I'm going to blend it out with my finger to try to just smudge it out and make it look a little bit less harsh. Then with the same black eyeliner, I'm going to draw back over that line that I did before with the bronzer, connecting from the nose to the mouth. And then I'm putting that black eyeliner all over the top lip, and just the top lip. Then again with the Maya Chia highlighter, I'm going to put a little bit of that highlighter on the nose to make it look a little bit more realistic, and of course to add even more glam. And then also putting a little bit on the Cupid's bow and on the bottom lip. And then I'm just taking a little bit of that extra onto the top lip. Taking the same contour shade from before, I'm just applying this to the collarbone and then also up my neck a little bit. And then with the Pacifica Liquid Strobe, I'm applying the dots around my neck as well, and then also onto my décolleté area, and then I'm also going to put it on the shoulders. And then because, of course, I love highlight, and I really want to make this glam, obviously, I'm going to take the Maya Chia highlight of the day again, and I'm going to put this on my shoulders, and then after I do that, I'm going to add the dots to my shoulders as well. Alright you guys, this is the finished deer makeup look. I really hope that you liked it. I had so much fun creating this. If you liked it, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.